What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and I am in the thick of it right from the start. And I'm going to go ahead and use Storm's ultimate Goddess of Weather. And boom. I said boom. And I really don't know what that did, but oh yeah, there it is. So I know that might seem like it was kind of senseless to use it right there, but I was really close to getting my level up, and I was really close to finishing that ultimate. So hey, this isn't the way I normally start a video, but it's the way I started this one. So I'm playing with Storm. I just got her up to level 57, as you guys just saw, and I have to say, this is a character I put off for a long time, even though, you know, from reading the forums and kind of like following what different people say about it, I'm under the impression this is one of the more powerful characters as you kind of level up and go, and I'm starting to see why. Storm is actually, you know, she's pretty cool. You know, considering just how many just how many costumes of hers I have, I'm really surprised I haven't used her a whole lot sooner. I love her signature there, the tornado. I don't know if I can really beat Mole Man by myself very fast. I'm almost regretting not having my super available for her now. But yeah, I'd played her a little bit just so I could get her up. Because I tried to get all my characters up to 25, and now I'm trying to get everybody to 50. So I don't know why I put off Storm for so long. She's never really been one of my favorite characters. Alright, I got some help over here. I feel like in the new Midtown Manhattan, it's a little bit stronger than it used to be because there's so many people. But I feel like I'm having a harder time, like, kind of when I do have to solo it. So I'm going to go back up to the Avengers Tower real quick so I can talk a little bit about what I have, and then I'll end the video with using her superpower one more time. So yeah, Storm, you know, she's a pretty cool character, like I said. I definitely have enjoyed using her, and this is, why am I not moving? This is her Avengers vs. X-Men costume, which is definitely my favorite of the millions I have. I think I actually, no I didn't. I was going to say, I think I bought, there we go. So I've actually gotten rid of a bunch of them over time because I don't like a lot of her costumes. I do like this one. Her 90s costume, like, I haven't even used it. It's pretty cool. So that's kind of like right out of the 90s cartoon show. This is her modern costume, which is, you know, it's okay. Her ultimate costume is decent. I don't really like the hair, but obviously this is my preference. For other costumes, she does have, there's her husband, the Black Panther. I don't know if they're actually still married anymore. So there's the 90s. There's her classic black costume, which I feel like I had at one point and got rid of. Her Asgard costume. Her X-Men uniform. I hate this one. I had this one. I think I've gotten this one in random pulls like twice. And I don't know. I don't like that one at all. I think it's stupid looking. Mohawk costume. I had her Marvel Now costume at one point or another, but I traded it in through the crafter. So I've at some point or another had, like, I don't know, 15 Storm costumes, I swear. Multiples of some of them. So for some reason, I think it's like the game was trying to tell me, hey, you should play Storm more. Because every time I got like a random pull, I feel like it was either Storm or Luke Cage. So I do have for powers, and I don't know if this is like the best way to do it. It's definitely the way that I did it. But you know, I just actually want to made me think of the fact that I had one more character token that I could use for her. So for powers, I've got Goddess of Weather is her super, which we saw a little bit earlier. This is basically her basic lightning bolt. You got Skybreaker, Wind Rider, and Stormcrafter. I keep arcing Tempest active. That's this one right here, because it like puts like bolts of lightning around you. It's like a constant, you know, lightning effect. So that's pretty cool. Does energy damage, and yeah, it's definitely it gives you a positive to your damage rating as you're using it as well. I also use Chain Lightning. I love it because it can hit up to 9 targets. I love anything that chains together, so that's pretty cool. You know, Eye of the Storm is her passive. I also use Lightning Storm, and I love Typhoon. Typhoon is awesome. So yeah, plus 1% damage in Goddess of Weather. So that's basically the way I do it. I try not to like spread everything out too much. I only like to really use it straight across here. So I did give her the Cosmic Control Rod. She does run out, for me anyway, she does run out of spirit every once in a while. So I want to just give more energy power to her, and, you know, let her get the 25 spirit back whenever she defeats an enemy. Midtown Manhattan and Industry City, you should probably never run out of any spirit. So for now though, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, and we're going to go ahead and use Goddess of Weather one more time. Alright, so here we are. We're back with Storm. I guess we're going to use her superpower on Taskmaster. So here we go. The Vortex kind of sucks everything in there with her Typhoon ability. Does a constant damage over time. Definitely, honestly, I love abilities like that. Like, I think that's what I loved so much about Winter Soldier's magnetic disc gun. So here's Taskmaster. We're gonna go ahead and do the Goddess of Weather. Where is she? Where is he at? All right, there he is. So there it is, and he is getting annihilated. So yeah, there we go. Calling in the storm. Get out of my money shot. There it is. Boom. Look at the fist around her. And her eyes. They all crazy. So yeah, there's the Goddess of Weather. And, you know, the thing about Storm is that she's one of the starter characters, I think. And I've had a few people ask me, hey, you know, I'm thinking about getting into the game. Who should I get? And I always forget. I think there's 6 different characters that you can play as with the starter pack right now. And I always forget who it is, but I'm pretty sure that Scarlet Witch and Storm are 2 of them, and I think Hawkeye is one of them. You know, honestly, any of those 3 would be really good. I feel like Storm is probably one of the more popular ones because she does so much. I'm going to stick with this because we're going to have a 6-way boss battle, and that should get me up to level 57 or 58. So closing in on 60 with Storm. You know, this is definitely one of those characters that you should probably consider if you are thinking about getting into the game as your free character. You know, she's definitely a very strong, you know, powerful character. If you're looking to do a lot of damage, you know, this is definitely somebody that you can use for that. Here you can kind of see how the arcing Tempest works, because it's like doing some damage to my you know, surrounding enemies by just kind of being in the vicinity. There is a power where you can make her fly. I probably should invest at least 1 point into it, but I kind of like the dashing move so that I can do some damage as I kind of go through people. Probably, if I realized this was what was going to happen, it was going to happen in this order, I probably would have waited and used the Goddess of Weather here. There are enemies down there, like big enemies down there somewhere. Slap in the wrist. Wow. So this might even actually get me to 59. Alright, so that's a huge bump. As is that. No, this is not going to get me to 59. I lied. So yeah, I think a lot of people are really gonna like Storm. Again, if you're just kind of on the fence about whether or not you should get into the game, it is free to play. You do get to pick your first character free. Even though she's one of the last characters I've taken this far to level up, I probably only have like 5 or 6 more characters that I need to level. To get to at least 50. One character I will never, ever, ever raise above the level she's at now is Squirrel Girl. Sorry, but I know that there are a lot of people that are a big fan of Squirrel Girl, but I am not one of them. I hate, like, one of my least favorite character in all comic books. It wouldn't even be like a big deal if it weren't for the fact that, you know, so many people, like, if she stayed like kind of a joke character. I know that this is a Storm video and I'm bitching about Squirrel Girl, but, or complaining I should say. Try not to swear. You know, I don't know, I don't take Squirrel Girl very seriously, and I think too many people actually do. So needless to say, I'm just trying to break 5 more cars here. You know, what do you guys think of Storm? I mean, I know, like pretty much every X-Men character is a fan favorite. I like the X-Men, but not nearly as much as most people. But I almost regret a little bit not using Storm a little bit more over time. You know, obviously now I think I'm going to use her a lot more moving forward. Oops, I might as well go beat Superior Spider-Man before I call it a video. That should get me up to 59 as well. You know, as you can see, lots of lightning damage coming down. And just like that. Maybe this will do it? No, I'm not going to get it. Oh, so close. So close to 59. But yeah, there's the arcing Tempest. I'm going to take the scenic route out here. I'm going to get it here. There we go. There's 59. Alright, so I'm 1 level away from 60. And that should be a good one. And I hope everybody enjoyed checking out Storm and her Goddess of Weather superpower in action. And with that, peace out. We will catch you later. See ya. Haha, I lied. I'm such a liar. We're gonna go fight Mandarin real quick and see how she holds up against Mandarin. This is only a green terminal. Probably could have done red, but whatever. Alright, come here, buddy. She is just annihilating him. Boom. Shakalaka. And just like that, that should hit me at 60. Yeah, level 60. And just like that, another character at level 60, and you were all there for it. So, Storm. We'll see ya. Alright, hold on. I gotta get a better shot.
I had this costume first, and you know it, Venom. I'm heading straight
Alright, there we
to
go.
Walter's office.
Now we'll see it. Haha.